In this session, we are going to discuss about SQL projection related commands. So for that, first we want some table. So for that, we can create for creating table we are using create command. So create table, I'm creating with my name, so some employee table SAT EMP, and I'm taking some column name, employee number, employee name, salary, I can go with the job, salary, commission, and department number. See, for employee number, I'm taking the data type as character because I'm not using any calculations. So for that, I'm taking character. For employee naming, it is not fixed length. For that, I'm taking variable character. Next, for job also, it is not fixed length. For that, I am taking varchar2. For salary, I am using calculations. So for that, I am taking number data type with 10,2 so that I can take 7 integer values. So for commission, I am taking some 9,2. For department, again I am not using calculations. For that, I am using 2 size. For employee number, some 4 size. For employee name, maximum limit I can go with 30. For job, I can go with 20. So along with the data type and sizes, I can go with some constraints. I'm allotting primary key for employee number so that I can restrict some duplications and empty values, and also I can use for identification purpose. And for employee name, I can go with not null because no employee can exist without the name. And for salary, I can go with check constraint. So in my organization, I want to pay each and every employee some 20,000 minimum. So that check if the salary is greater than or equal to 20,000. So like this, I can take some constraints. So group all columns, and each we can separate each column by some comma. Run the table. So we can see table created. So for checking of the table, I can go with the describe table SAT underscore EMP. Run. So here we can see what is the table name, what are the column names, data types we are using, and how many decimals, primary key, can we insert null value or not in this. So for inserting some records, I can use some insert command. Insert into, so what is the table name we fixed? SAT EMP values. In that values, I'm taking employee number some 1001. Next, employee name some Ajay. Next, the column I can go with manager for job. Next one is for salary. So for new number value, there is no necessary of quotations. I can go with some 80,000. Next, for commission, I'm giving 10,000. For department number, again character, so that I'm using quotation. So run this. So one row inserted, means we are successfully inserted one record. So again I'm changing the values. clerk, can go with 30,000 salary, and I'm using space null, and I'm changing the department number. So can I run this? So if you run, I can show some number error, because for commission space violated unique constraint. Unique constraint means I'm using 1001 already. So here already I'm existing primary key. So for that it cannot accept any duplicate values. So I'm not changing that value. So run, one row inserted. In this again change some records. Salesman. For salesman I'm giving salary 10,000 and commission will be more. So for that I'm giving commission 40,000. Run this, and I'm changing the department into 30. Check constraint violated, because for salary I'm giving the condition as 20,000. So minimum 20,000 must be there. So I can go with 20. So run. So 20,000 greater than. So for that 20,000 1 rupee. Sorry. Here 20,000, and here check constraint means 3. One row inserted. In the same way, you can go with Dinesh, some 4, receptionist, can say some 30,000. I'm giving the commission for 10,000, and for allotting some 10. One row inserted. The same way we can check for primary key and check constraint for salary. The same for not null. I'm using here null value. Can we check either it accepts or not? Run. Cannot insert null, because for name column we are given as not null. So for that it is not taking any null values. Okay, in this way we can insert some records. Now check the records what you are having. For seeing all records in the table, we are using asterisk symbol. Select asterisk from EMP. Satish underscore EMP. Check this. See, all details we are getting. So all columns what we are created in the table. So for displaying all columns we are using asterisk symbol. Okay, for selected columns we want to give individual what columns we require. Suppose employee name, comma, employee number, department number, like this. So there is no necessary of order for displaying. What the order we are giving, basing on the sequence, we can get the output. See, first employee number, next employee name, employee number, and department number. So in this way, basing on requirement, either we want to take all columns means we can use asterisk symbol, or for selected columns means we want to give the sequence which required. Okay. This way we can use some calculation operators also in this. Employee number, employee name. Suppose for salary I want to increment by 500 and decrement by 100 from table. So check. So for 80,000 salary it is adding 500, and for 80,000 salary it is for minus 100 means 79,900. In this way we can use any arithmetic operator in our columns and queries. Okay, like this we can check Either we can use operator for without values also. So I am giving salary plus commission. So run. For salary plus commission, it is showing no result here because in the formula where a null value is there. So for that purpose, it is not showing any result. So to replace that null value with 0, we can use NVL of commission comma 0 from SAT underscore EMP. So this is used to replace the null value. For that I am getting the result. Okay. So the same way we want to treat null values with zeros. Okay. So here one small change. So salary plus NVL of commission. So this formula we are getting in the statement. So to avoid that, what I can use alias name as net salary. Run. See, here the column name is changed to net salary. So here you, along with this also, I want to get some small letters or any spaces. So for that purpose, I can use some quotations. I can go with the small letters net spaces salary. Run. So the same format what I am getting. So for that we need double quotations. Okay, and here as keyword is optional. Without as keyword also we can run column alias. See, I am getting the same result without giving the as keyword. Okay, the same. So column alias. So for merging of columns, suppose I want this employee number concatenated with employee name. This is used for merging of columns. Concatenate two different columns. Run. See, I am getting two columns merged, and the result I can go with the number of the employee. So result same. So number of the employee. So for giving extra spaces, I am using double concatenation. In this I can go with space. Run. So now it is getting spaces. So along with spaces also I can use employee number is the number of the employee. Here I can use commas, text, whatever. This content we can call this literals. Here double quotation is not necessary. To insert any literal we want to use single quotation marks. Okay, now I can match two columns comfortably by using some literals. In this way we can match these things. In this way in projection we can restrict some duplicates also. So for restricting of duplicates, suppose select salary from the table. Here see 30,000 two times I am repeating. To restrict this 30,000 I can use distinct of salary. Run. To remove the duplicates. Okay, in this way we can use projection related. Projection means we can control the column values by changing the headings, by applying the duplication filter, distinct, and we can apply some operators in the column names itself. Okay, this is the way to apply projection. Projection means the filtering way in the column level. Okay, thank you.